say love, say love. Yeah. Leave me where I'm found. I'll be lost and proud. Be where I'm found. I feel lost and proud. Leave me where I'm found. I'm found. I'll be lost and proud. And proud. Leave me where I'm found. I'm found. I feel lost and proud. Too much pressure in this life we live in. Too much foolishness, only good vibes we bring. Shadow boxing with our very own sin. Give thanks and love, it's just good vibes we bring. You can leave me here, leave me here. You can leave me here. We're good for some. Shadow boxing on our very own. Leave me here like a stranger in this crowd. When you leave me here, when you leave me here, leave me where I'm found. I'm found. I'll be lost and proud. And proud. Be where I'm found. I'm found. I feel lost and proud. I'm proud. Too much vibes we bring in. Toxic culture got me stealthy like assassin. My people, them, they make things work. Good souls, we make things work. You came to me with the biggest of hearts. We can make ourselves into everything we are. The changes have been loud and profound. I won't let anybody.
All right, guys, what is going on? What's good? What's good? It is December. You can believe that. December 1st, 2023, baby. We aren't getting any younger. Know what I mean? Man, today would have been so spectacular, bruh. So spectacular. And I got break even. Thank you, Powell. Thank you, Powell. But it's all gravy. It's Friday anyway, so are you really going to have super high expectations on a Friday? Well, yes and no. Yes for the upside, but no on how we got there. That's okay. That's okay. Every trade's not going to be a winner. Sometimes you get break even, and that's all right. So don't think I'm flawless. All right. Might seem that way, but I'm not. I'm absolutely not. Okay. What's good, Naruto 2020, Maximiliano, I Spy, Hadar. Hope all is well with you as well. November was a good month, man. November was a stupendous month. We are also at all-time highs in terms of our community as well, the SMS community. So that's always nice. I told you guys earlier we would. I put like 20 grand on that, and thank God I don't have to pay anybody that. You may not remember, but I was like, dude, I bet like 20 G's in 6 months we'll be a lot further than where we are. And we're here now, so that's great. You know what I mean? So, should have bet more, huh? Should have bet more. But good evening to Italy. Matteo. What's good, Andreas, Lucas, Vadu, Iberneth, and Zay. Today's probably going to be a short stream. Fridays are typically our lowest view count anyway. And I don't really have too much for you outside of the Dow. And I wanted to discuss that with you today. And I do think that Powell is speaking again, isn't he? He's like 2 speeches today. Right. Oh, that's in an hour, about 45-50 minutes. A roundtable discussion at Spelman College in Atlanta. That's what he did earlier. Fireside chat titled Navigating Pathways to Economic I'm already sleeping. At Spelman College. Okay, so yeah. That definitely shook up the markets today. Right in here. I listened to about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. And then I was like, I gotta go back to music because this is putting me to sleep. I mean, shit. I'm like halfway through an energy drink and Powell's just can't do it, bro. I'm like, nah, I gotta do something else. Speaking of music, I did share some playlists on my Instagram story today. My phone's on a charger, but I shared a dubstep playlist, piano bar, which is like jazz, really good for reading. A wave playlist that I made sometime this year. And then I shared, I don't know, whatever else. So if you have Apple Music, you're welcome. And what I'll do as well, yeah, I muted that already. What you're listening to in today's intro, I'll drop the link if you want it. If you're a fan of drum and bass, you can go here. And this is vocal liquid drum and bass mix number 44 from Fourier UK, whoever that is. So let me see. No, oh, for Andreas, November was the worst month of my trading career. Fuck. Well, you live and you learn, my friend. Was absolutely not in sync with the markets and with myself. Well, recognition is the first step, my friend. Recognition is the first step. Happy Friday, Nikki. Where do I find the address for the letter again? It's in the Discord somewhere. It's in the Discord somewhere. It might be in the announcements tab. Oh, Zay passed their 50K combine yesterday. That sounds like Top Step. That sounds like Top Step, man. Congratulations to Zay. Guys, drop a... where's it at? Drop the birthday emoji, aka the celebration emoji for Zay passing the 50K combine challenge combine, same shit, yesterday. So big shout out to Zay. When you get your certificate, the document or whatever, you definitely have to post that on your social media or whatever. I need to share that, man. That is good shit. I like it. Starting off December with a passing combine, man. That is awesome. That is real good shit. All right. Let's lead with that then. So Zay, let me talk to you for a minute. What did it for you? I mean, are you trading indices? Are you trading currencies? Are you trading metals? You know, how did you pass this combine? Didn't plan on doing an interview today, but this whole week has been, I have plans and then we go a different direction. Assuming formlessness, law number 48, by the way, of 48 laws of power. Oh, that does bring me to book of the month, guys. I share this on my story as well. I'm going to share it in the Discord later. I meant to share it earlier this week because we're technically already in December, but book of the month for December is what I've been giving away recently is The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. So it's in the Discord. It's on my story. If you want to order a copy off of Amazon, you can use my link. I'll get like 25 cents from commissions on all that. So, but it's cool. It's just funny. Might have missed how I get into the Discord. Where do I go to find that information? So Canoe, I think, is that how you say that, or just K? Let me know if I fucked that up. I'm sorry. Go to your Discord user settings, go to connections, and then you'll see a lot of different things you can connect, your Spotify, Instagram, whatever. Canoe, if that's right. I will try to remember that, but if I don't, I apologize in advance. I'm going to do my best though. Discord user settings, connections, click on the YouTube, and then sign in with the YouTube that you signed up with. People, sometimes people still fuck that up. You gotta connect the YouTube that you got a membership with. That's how you get into the Discord, because then you'll see it once you sign in. And then from there, you just go to the verification tab. You press the, I think it's a green check to verify, and then that should be it. That should be it. So Zay, I asked how you passed your combine, and you said mostly NQ scalping off the 5-minute time frame, context, liquidity, mitigation, and imbalance models. Sheesh. That is major league blessed right there. Major league blessed right there. Context, liquidity, mitigation, and imbalance models. There you have it. There you have it. 5-figure trader right there already. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I forgot how many students I've gotten, or not I've gotten, Jesus, that's the wrong thing. I forgot how many students I have helped get funded, because you absolutely did that on your own. I take no credit for that. I take no credit for that. But I do like seeing students get funded. That's like an early birthday present, you know? It's so awesome. I love that. That just made my whole day. Now I don't feel bad about breaking even. Now I don't feel bad about breaking even. So it's cool. Been working on self-awareness and detaching emotions. There it is. Some more juice for the chat. There you go. I like it. I like it. That you have evolved from MLM to taking a leap with your YouTube channel that is now changing people's lives. Thank you for the presence. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. I don't want to keep shitting on MLM all the time. And in all fairness, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't, you know, for the trade house, if it wasn't for like the MLM industry. And I've never talked bad about trade house. Some people still have questions on that. Okay, but the MLM industry is not perfect. You guys know that. I think, honestly, I think it's totally fucked. But I did my best. My best just wasn't enough. So you have to, sometimes you have to assume formlessness, like I just said. Law number 48. Sometimes you can do your best, but sometimes it's just not enough. And that's okay. It just means you're probably, you know, fit to go somewhere else. And that's just how it is. So I could harp more on that, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Let me say what happened today. So in the Discord yesterday, I posted about the Dow ETF, DJI. Okay, DJI. And if we take a look at that, the Dow Jones ETF has been on a monster rally the last month. This is why November was such a awesome month, because look at November 1st is here. Look at November for the stock market. Look at, well, at least the Dow to this extent, right? That is very similar to what my equity curve looks like, because, you know, we were in Tesla. JP Morgan. I forget what else. Well, anyway, Tesla options, blessed. Stock, blessed. JP Morgan, blessed. A very minuscule amount of dividends for JP Morgan, but that's just like sprinkles on top of the ice cream. But in any case, this has been spectacular. And again, that's just for the month. I'm not measuring from the low. I'm measuring just specifically for the month of November. But anyway, the point is, we took July's high yesterday, but I also came in and I specified and said that is not on the future side though. Okay, that is not on the that did not happen on the futures YMZ 2023. Okay, so what do you do with that? To be honest, I don't know. But if we keep that 2023 high, because that is the current high of 2023, was July 27th at 36,150. Now yesterday we rallied, but we didn't take it. We didn't take it. So today I'm like, all right. Well, I did wake up a little bit late again, and we're not going to spend too much time on that. But that was my target for today. Honestly, it was 36,160. I really didn't ask for a lot. I didn't ask for much more than that. I was like, you know what, Santa, if you're going to be here early, you know, I'm not expecting all this shit. I just want a little bit, just a little bit, and I'm good, man. So we're watching it, and this to me, honestly, I thought was solid. We had an imbalance created during London. We did respect that at the open to some degree. Then we traded off of it. Imbalance here. I think there's a inverted imbalance here as well. I don't think I saw that earlier. I don't know how I missed that. But anyway, imbalance, inverted imbalance here. It trades through that. But look where it's willing to go to. Remember, we talked about willingness, right? We talked about scalper's paradise. It's that second move, right? We talked about a little bit on the, well, I touched on MMXM and Wyckoff, right? Schematics that either one you look at, they work in stages. First stage of accumulation, second stage of accumulation, or the inverse, first stage of distribution, second stage of distribution. So that move here on the day, that is your first, in my opinion, that's your first stage of accumulation. It's shown a willingness. It's saying, look, I came within 10 points of grabbing July's high. I'm running there. Now without a retracement first. So I'm looking at this, I'm going, all right, so what's happening here? Right at 9:30, what do you think is happening? Well, we get a retracement, okay? And that's fine. And there was one person who had a question. They're probably not even watching here, honestly, because it was on Twitter. It was on another person's post. They commented about premium discount levels, and they were like, you know, where do we take measurements from? Because I commented and said that, you know, measurements are taken from liquidity targets and, you know, recent swing lows or swing highs, whatever it may be. But technically in today's measurement, if we're going to measure the leg of the current low up to that current high, there is your 50%. Oh shit, I cannot see that. That gray just blends in with that purple. There's your 50% right there. Okay. So if you look at it, where does this inverse imbalance happen to be? Right below 50%. So I'm like, okay, that's a long, right? 15-minute time frame, just for a little bit more context. I'm like, okay, 15-minute has the same thing. Inverse imbalance right there. Discount level, it's perfect. It's perfect, right? Okay. Nice reaction, makes a new high, and then 10 o'clock rolls around, boom, I'm like break even. I'm like, okay, well, probably shouldn't have traded before Powell's speech. So, in all fairness, that's on me. That's on me. Okay, it's never the market. Okay, it's never the market's fault. It's your fault. So, another thing that happens here, and this is why I had the labels on here a minute ago before we marked up all this, because that's why I labeled these as stop runs. How do you know? How do you know those are stop runs? What did we do on Wednesday? What's good, Jordan? Enjoying your lunch break or what? What do we ring in? On Wednesday, when we talked about the Dow Jones and we talked about the other index, or that might have been the market review from last night. I don't know. Or it might have been both. I don't know. Either way, what we discussed is relative strength, guys. We discussed relative strength. All right. And at 9:30, the S&P it had much deeper retracement than Dow. Right? Look at that. Dow's barely reaching below 50%. S&P's like, whoa, like 95%. Nasdaq, trash. New low at 9:30. That's manipulation. I was going to tweet that, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like showing off today. I don't. But as soon as we came off that low, like this candle had traded down, and then as soon as it started to turn bullish, I'm like, that's a fucking stop run. That's it right there. That's the run. But Nasdaq's our weakest index. It's our weak link. So I'm like, nah, I'm not going to trade Nasdaq. I'm not going to trade. This, I believe, is a 1 minute right here. Right there. Boom. See that? Look at that shit. Imbalance. That looks like a discount. I don't know. And then we consolidate prior to the speech. Soon as 10 o'clock hits, I mean, I don't even think the speech has started yet because they did like an introduction and all this shit. And it's just like, oh, 10 o'clock hits. Volatility injection, boom. It runs that low, comes off of it, trades down candle here. That candle at 10:02, that's a change in the state of delivery, right? Because we have this down candle here being broken post manipulation twice. Down candle here, rallies, trades lower one more time. I watched this, but I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm just gonna like I'm done. You know, you break even on some shit and I'm over it. But in any case, the larger picture had low, high, lower low. Like I said, manipulation. So if that is manipulation, this up candle here potentially is mitigation. I even said that in the market view last night, right? Or one of the streams. I said the one that manipulates usually mitigates. Yep, that happened at 10:20, and then we continue higher. So that's kind of cool, in my opinion. But anyway, coming back to the main point. The main point was here at 9:30, Dow was reaching into an inverse imbalance. How do I know that's going to hold? Well, I don't. But if the Nasdaq is running stops, Dow's under accumulation. Dow's been our strongest index all week. So what's going to stop that? Nothing. And then, of course, I get knocked out, break even. Price trades lower, sweeps those lows, trades higher. The one that manipulates usually mitigates. Hello. And we run into July's high, and then we even surpass that by 150, almost 200 points. So, you know, it is unfortunate that I missed that, but again, look, man, I'm not perfect. I miss trade. Even sometimes I get finessed before the big move. And, you know, that's my fault. I traded before Powell spoke, and that was goober. That was a goober mistake. But I didn't lose money. If anything, I think the stocks are up today. JP Morgan up. Well, it was up 1%. But yeah, look at that. We're about to hit fresh highs for this year. Almost. We're not there yet. So the Dow, I think, is getting close as well. JP Morgan has not done that yet, but it's very, very close. So we're still a part of that, which is good. Tesla hasn't really done too much the last couple of days. We did rally, but you know, we've kind of came back into this consolidation. So whatever. Oh, and Netflix, that was the other one I keep forgetting about. That had a nice run in November, and it looks, I don't know what it looks like. It's there. So, oh, nice, Willow. I don't know if you're still here, but have a good one. Have a good weekend. And I think that was it as far as the stock side goes. So, you know, nothing too crazy today. We do see the, oh my God. Oh my God. Is gold getting ready to hit the wham bam thank you ma'am? Sheesh. What a day. What a day for the gold market. So you see how indices are up and the gold market is up. That's phenomenal. I don't have gold, but I do have silver. It's lagging behind a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still pushing. Still pushing. So what does this formation look like? What does this formation look like? Not equal lows, but low resistant lows. Imbalance. We trade down there. Back above it. This to me is not like revisiting this old low. I mean, it is, but what I'm saying is we ran right into that imbalance. And look what we've done. Look at that. That is phenomenal. I love it. I love it. I love it. We surpassed this week. Was that this week? Yep. This week we surpassed the high of August and the high of July. We're getting very close to the high of May. So, but yeah, that mitigation imbalance here on the daily, that's in the market reviews. We came off of it a couple days later, and I was saying I'm watching this reaction. I wasn't really impressed with it, but looking at it now, we've been talking about 2100 for a while, and it is now coming to fruition. Look at the last 3 weeks. Swing trading 101, my friends. That is phenomenal. And it's not even, bro, it's only December 1st. We still have December and January to go. So this thing could really start to rip ass. You know what I mean? So we're only 4. Do we call that points? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I would think so. We're only a few points from that. We might even grab that today. It's only 12:30. Today might be the day. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. I guess we'll watch that for a minute, because that's going to be badass. I don't think we're going to get 2100 today. But look at that move, though. We went from 2036 up to the 2070s. That's pretty cool, man. Have you guys been watching it as we've been following along with it this year? Have you been watching these moves? Guys, drop a like if you've been watching this stuff. If you've been watching these candles print, in the direction that we've been anticipating, drop a like, man. You get these streams for free. Free streams. So, I don't know. I think that's kind of, excuse me. I think that's kind of cool. Anyways, you guys have anything else for me? Or have any questions? Basketball training. Very nice. Very nice. $2023, man, it's been a crazy year. It's been a good year though, I'll tell you that. We still have 4 weeks to go. But markets are moving, the community is growing. Things are blessed. Things are big blessed right now. So what what more is there to say? Only 2 points away. $74. Only 1 point away, almost. Nasdaq has highs on a 15-minute time frame at 16,100. Wonder if it will hit after Powell. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it is Powell, but it's like a round table discussion at a college in Atlanta. So I guess. I don't know. 1 point. Less than 1 point. We're pretty much like half a point away. Ooh. So you guys are watching history unfold right now. Yeah. This might be all-time highs for gold, actually. There it is. Less than 1 point. Like 20 cents, I think. There it is. That's all-time highs for gold, bro. That's all-time highs for the gold market. At least on Oanda's feed. That's kind of cool. If only silver would follow suit. If only silver. What's good, Alex? Do you the FX feed as well? Do I look at it? I don't know. For some reason, I've always just looked at Orlando for both gold and silver. But that, my friends, is all-time highs for the gold market. That right there is beautiful. Remember yesterday? I lied. We didn't do shit yesterday. You remember Wednesday? Risk on, risk off scenarios. And I said seasonality is a very, very important influence on commodities. You saw that again this year. It's pretty badass if you ask me. So yeah, we like barely tapped that. barely went up there and kind of just kissed it and We'll see what we do. But that's pretty cool. We got to together. We got to watch gold smack all-time highs. That's kind of cool. Do you have any real assets other than silver, or are you planning to buy some? Oh, I'm not buying gold or silver right now. Not after this rally. No. Buying gold at all-time highs? Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, my friend. I would rather buy on the way down, like we did twice this year at both of the lows, if I might add. But I'm not buying into a move higher. I'm not doing that. But as I have probably, I don't know, a lot of what I have is tied up in trading accounts, stocks, stuff like that. Other stuff I think has some value, but it's depreciating. So, you know, like a car, that shit is depreciating. You know, that's how that works. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for today, guys. I don't have anything else for you. I shared book of the month for December. I shared some music playlist. I've shared all kind of stuff this week. We did 2 market reviews. You know, I think 2 lessons this week that, you know, you should go back and rewatch if you haven't already done that. What more else, you know, is there? I don't think there's any trading opportunities today. I don't think there's anything left here. I'm not doing anything with this. What'd you say, the 15-minute, right? I don't see any highs here that you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about these, huh? I don't think that's gonna happen today. But if it does, I ain't gonna be a part of it because I'm done. It's Friday, beginning of December. I'd rather go read. I have a bunch of books I haven't read yet, and I keep buying more. I keep telling myself not to. Like, John, you don't need more books, bro. And then Black Friday sales came in, Cyber Monday deals came in. I'm like, you know what? Buy low, sell high. I gotta do it. You know? Michelle had surgery on your ankle yesterday. Still hopped on. Appreciate what you do for the community. Oh, well, thank you for that. Feel better soon. I broke my collarbone when I was in middle school, and I was immobilized for like 6 months. So I don't know if that's the same thing, but you know, I know what it's like to not be able to use a body part. You know, it's different, but it does give you an opportunity to read, catch up on, well, TV shows, I guess, but catch up on things that you've been lacking on. So use your time wisely, Michelle, is what I would recommend. Yes, Jordan, I had the Black Friday FOMO. Yes, absolutely. That's why I got one of them I got was Ikigai, because I've been looking at this for a long time, and then it went down to like $8 or $9. I'm like, give it to me. That's why I got a few other books too. I have a lot in my cart. Not the cart, but like the save for later. So some people scroll through TikTok. I scroll through Amazon, you know, so sometimes we're just built different. That's all. But yeah, with that being said, that's going to be it, guys. I feel like I'm just going to waste time if I watch the rest of today. If we go to those highs, great. I'm giving this up. Dollar tanking, that's to be expected given the rally in the metals and equities. But that's really cool. In all honesty, I did not think gold would hit all-time highs today. Wasn't expecting that, but you guys got to watch that. We got to watch that together, so that's pretty cool. So thank you, Max. Last question from Lucas. Lucas always comes in with the good questions. It's much appreciated. How do you reflect on your trades? Do you use Excel spreadsheets or other things like apps? So I have a paper. There's a paper sheet that I have. Don't ask for it because you're not getting it. I made it myself. And you know, it's like it's a guide almost, like what is the entry, what is the exit, comments, you know, shit like that. And the journal, of course, you know, what I'm expecting, what I'm anticipating, what happened, timestamps, and then later I'll look back and go, like today, for example, when I broke even at Pal's speech, I went, okay, I had to write in my journal, like, all right, you know, Pal's speech got me out break even, whatever, you know, and if you want to criticize, then you can, but we talked about that as well in the journaling video on journaling, strict but not abusive. So that's how I do it. I do it manually. I don't really care for spreadsheets. I don't care for the electronic side of journaling. That's why I have physical books. 96% of my books are physical copies. I don't like the electronic stuff. PDFs are great. If the power goes out, they come in handy, sure. But majority of the time, I like doing things manually. I like writing. I don't want to say drawing, but you know, I don't do this on every setup, but like, let's say I'm expecting a mitigation. Sometimes I'll draw out a mitigation and be like, this is what I'm expecting. You know, I used to do that a lot more back in the day, but I don't do that as much anymore. So hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, that'll be it. So y'all be blessed, man. I will see you again on Monday, December the 4th. I thought I posted my address the other day, the mailing address at least. I'll try and find it and then post it again today, so that way you guys have this weekend if you're going to write me a letter for my 30th birthday. Or not. It's cool. I ain't going to force you to do it. But that'll be it, man. Be blessed. I will see you on Monday.
Maybe in another time, maybe in another life, maybe in some other way, maybe in a different place. Maybe if there was no lies, maybe if we both had tried, maybe if I hadn't stayed, maybe with a different face. If only I could, but I can't now. Pulling back on the reins and trying to remain my own. I know that I'm good, but it's on now. And I'm not going back on my promise, everything's known. Time, maybe in another life, maybe in some other way, maybe in a different place. Maybe if there was no light, maybe if we both